But there were a couple of things that I didn't know and didn't understand very well at all. And one of them had to do with the differences between the short term and the long term program, or the clinical programs and the long term program, and how we could incorporate Christ in one way over here, and we could incorporate Christ in a different way over here. One was by invitation, one was by programming. And I didn't know that and didn't understand that initially. And so it was really important for me to get my head around that really quickly because there are some really distinct differences and important differences. And in that regard, what it brought out in me personally was that it caused me to think of this role and really every role, if you're a follower of Jesus in Teen Challenge, particularly if you're working on the clinical side, more from a missionary perspective than a pastoral perspective. If you're in the long term, people are in there, they know what they're getting. There's Jesus conversation, the levels courses all focus on that. And so you can kind of pastorally shepherd people along. You can disciple people along. Over on the clinical side of the equation, you don't know where people are at, and you have to invite them to consider the possibility of Jesus as a part of the process. And some of them may look at you and say, "No, I don't want to do that." And so you have to approach it then much more of an empathetic perspective and a missional perspective than you do a pastoral or discipleship perspective.